Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to my page and a brand new video analysis. This video analysis is going to be on EURUSD, a trade that I actually caught today. So this was a 1 to 10 plus, as you guys can see, and I'm going to show you step by step how I caught this trade. So first of all, we start on the hourly for a day trade. The first thing that sticks out is this little area here. Now you can already tell from price action that the market was actually reacting off of this area initially, right? So there was already a partial mitigation that took place and price came back to mitigate it completely. Notice where it reacts. Okay, now what did I see when I took this trade? Now, in the morning, obviously, I was waiting for this reaction, for this full mitigation to take place. Now, you could have tried to look for an entry off of that full mitigation. However, I was a bit too late, I'll be honest. I only saw this once it had already been mitigated. So what I decided to do is go onto the lower time frame and look for a lower time frame internal break of structure. So here you can see the price action, what was going on. So price was mitigating. Now, at what point would I consider there to have been a break of structure on the lower time frame? Well, I would like to see this low get taken out. If you see on the line graph, you can see that is clearly a low. And I would like to see body closure close beneath it. Okay, so let's see what actually happens. Notice how price, when it comes down, it rejects that low and goes back up. Therefore, it is not ready to break structure on the lower time frame yet. However, because it is consolidating and mitigating the institutional candle on the hourly time frame, there is a chance that we will get that reaction that we are anticipating. Okay, and there we go. So what happens? We get this nice, massive, bearish candle that closes beneath this low as well as the low that I told you guys before. So we have the body closure, we have the break of structure. It is clear as day. Now, the question becomes, what led to that break of structure, right? Where is the base that led to this break of structure? Because internally, there has to have been some sort of price action that led to this move, okay? And it is that price action that we look for. And if you guys see closely, look at this dodgy spinning top candle over here. What took place in this candle, guys? You can see that there was buyers and there were sellers present at the same time. As a result, we had this massive engulfing candle that took out the previous two lows. So therefore, the buyers are currently in drawdown and the sellers are currently in profit. It means that there are buy orders stuck within this particular candle. So what do? We're going to do an entry analysis on that candle, anticipating price to come back up, mitigate those orders, and then go down. Okay, so let's do a quick volume profile over this area and see what there is. Now, on the minute time frame, because it's a bearish candle, it doesn't give us enough data regarding any buys. As you can see, it says 0. But if you went to the seconds, you'd be able to see those buy orders. Nevertheless, we can go off of strictly quarter level analysis. Now, as far as quarter numbers are concerned, we have a nice 480. You could go for 485, but it's a bit too risky considering it's right at the top. Personally, I went for the 480. Okay, so I entered there at 480, as you guys can see, and my stop loss, I gave myself plenty of breathing room because not only did I account for the entire base, I accounted for all the previous highs, as well as on the hourly, I gave myself enough breathing room if price wanted to come and mitigate anything slightly higher. Okay, so in total, even though the stop loss looks massive, it's only 4 pips, guys. All right. So we play it safe. We've got a 4 pip stop loss. Entry is there at 480. Let's see what happens. So we're anticipating price to come back and react, and that's what we get, okay? So we get the reaction we expected. Now then, what do? What we now anticipate is another break of structure, a further break of structure. We want to see these lows get taken out before we can consider breaking even, okay? Otherwise, mitigation hasn't been complete. And what happens? Price comes and returns. Then we get the reaction that we wanted in regards to that break of structure, taking out these previous lows, as you can see on the line graph once again. And you can see price is well on its way down. Now we break even, guys, because we got the reaction we wanted and we got the lower time frame break of structure as a result. So we've broken even. And then it's a matter of anticipating further breaks of structure and obviously managing the trade. And you guys can see, obviously, the rest is history. Now, where did I take my take profit and why? Now, I took my take profit here at this level, 1.1806. So let's put a little horizontal line to actually trace and see why I took take profit there. Now, if you guys notice here on the left-hand side, there are lots of sell to buy actions, okay? Now, the ones that count the most are the ones that led to break of structure. Let's have a look internally. which ones lead to breaks of structure. So we have this situation here, this sell to buy. Did it lead to a break of structure? Yes, it took out these highs. So then why did I take profit here? It's purely because of this little pocket of imbalance that I knew had to be filled in. And if you look beneath it, there's this nice little base that led to a further break of structure, as you can see, taking out these little equal highs over here. So then anticipating that there'd be a large reaction off of this area, I take profit here at 6.0, also accounting for the little bit of spread that might be available on my broker. So let's see, how does price end up hitting profit? I'm just going to click play. So as you can see, it hits that area and then reacts as expected off of the area we set. And as a result, we have this nice and simple 1 to 10 risk to reward ratio. And it only took a matter of a couple of hours. Let's have a look. Yeah, 3 hours. So I hope this little video helps you guys. This was a very simple trade. If you have any questions, leave in the comments below or feel free to DM me. With that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Peace.